Wait, what?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, you can be in combat and be in flight form.
No, you can't go into combat. Oh, you can't go into flight form while in combat, though.
Right, right. But what if like you're not in combat and then you just typhoon people while you're in flight form? Like you just
Oh.
you do a flyby.
Flyby.
Yeah.
That's great. Actually, yeah, that's a good note.
World PvP. People
Well,
like questing on top of a big mountain in Pandaria. Flyby.
Oh my god, you're giving whoever watches this too many freaking ideas. Anyways, yeah, that covers it. We went all the way down to resto and to the flight form. That's how far.
The forms that aren't even specs.
Okay, so
Aquatic form.
okay, so
Okay. Yeah.
my opinion, Fury Swarm or Typhoon.
Right. Because
I
I'm ruling out mass entanglement until they fix it. It's like it's not even existing yet, and I already think it's like broken. Now,
I think Fury Fire.
Typhoon and Fury Swarm, they're both fight controllers. Like,
Mhm.
they both help you maintain control over the fight. Fury Swarm is a very, like, it's a very set controller thing. Like, if you use it, you're going to have the same results every single time, and it's just going to help you in the same way every single time, which is good. It's like a good sustained way to control a fight. But Typhoon is one of those things where if it's well placed, it's going to help way more than a Fairy Swarm. It's
Right.
like
Right.
if
It's
you
just an
use it
improvement.
properly.
Right. Honestly, I think that's just an overall good because it benefits all of them in both PvE and PvP. As
Yeah.
to Typhoon, that's, I'd say that's more of a control of PvP because it doesn't really do damage and
Yeah.
it doesn't help you in any way but daze them and knock them back.
Yeah, it's not going to help you at all in PvE, as far as I'm concerned. I can't think of any scenarios.
Yeah,
Or that
the
would
only
be useful.
scenario really is I don't know if Blackwing Descent, the first boss Magma,
Yeah.
the ads. I don't know if Typhoon affects them at all, like with the knockbacks. And
It would affect them, I just don't think it would be, like, worth it. I mean, yes, they're dazed, which is great. It's going to slow them a little bit.
Mhm.
But, I don't know, that's not as good as, like, mass entanglement or something.
Yeah. And usually it's not their job. It's usually like the hunters or
Uh-huh.
someone who's legitimately
Well,
like
but it could become their job with this talent.
with this talent. But
Yeah.
that's saying you sacrifice a talent just to become a role in a raid group that somebody could already be taking up. So you wouldn't, why would you go out of your way when there's already somebody there?
And
So.
yes, we know this is going to be irrelevant when these talents are actually active. We just don't know what the raid encounters are for the next expansion. So
Right.
give us a break. We're just theory crafting
Yeah.
based on what already exists. Anyway, yes, you're right about Fairy Swarm being slightly more overall useful. But you know what? I like Typhoon better, so I'm choosing it.
Okay.
And that's just me. That's just me talking who ganked people at Naxxramas for hours. That's for nostalgia value of them buffing my favorite spell.
Okay. Well, we'll go on to the next row.
Yes.
This is yours. Wild Charge.
This is mine. Okay, Wild Charge. Oh yeah, I get to read all that text.
Yes.
Wild Charge grants a movement ability that varies by the shapeshift form. Okay, non-shapeshifted. Fly to an ally's position and your next healing spell costs no mana. Okay, so that's resto, and that
That's
means
definitely resto.
that's basically a reverse life grip or a charge or something.
Or
Yeah.
intervene technically,
Yeah,
except it doesn't reduce
Except you fly to it, which opens the possibility of like pafting of like up on a ledge or something. I
Right.
don't even know.
the graveyards.
Yeah, worse on called graveyards.
Yeah, exactly.
And you don't have to be resto spec. You can just shift out to a non-shapeshifted form.
Exactly.
Okay, so moving on. Bear form, charge to an enemy, immobilizing them, and granting you
Granting
30% haste. So
Yes.
it's just a buff charge.
And yeah, it gives you exactly. It's just a buff charge.
Okay, cat form, leap behind an enemy and cause your next ravage to cost no energy, not require stealth, and have no positioning requirement.
Okay, so that's I'm gonna put that
It's
out there
kinda
because
like
I play
Shadow
Railroad.
Dance.
No. What it does is it's the same exact thing as what the normal charge does now if you spec into it. The actual thing is called Stampede.
Yeah.
Increases your melee haste by 50% after you use your feral charge Bear for 8 seconds. Your Ravage, and your next Ravage will temporarily not require stealth, having positioning requirements for 10 seconds after using your feral charge Cat. And costs 50% less energy. So it's just a buffed version of that.
Yeah. I don't know. That seems like it's good. It just gives a great buff to, like, you get to use your opener move. You don't need stealth. You could even, like, re-stealth with Displacer Beast and then do it again.
Right.
I can see that being great. Anyway,
Boomkin form.
Oh,
right.
This should be good. A Boomkin charge. Bound backwards.
Disengage.
Okay, it's
Disengage.
It's a disengage. Bound backwards and gain 20 lunar or solar energy, whichever is more beneficial to you. That's just gonna mean like your scale is gonna go in the direction that it's currently going.
Wait, Ultranox. Are you telling me that chickens can now fly backwards?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
All right. Anyway, so that's a disengage. That's awesome. That's gonna work hand in hand with either Fairy Swarm or Typhoon because it's just gonna help you put more distance between you and your target, give you a bigger cast window, all that good stuff. And
also good for PvE because it gives you lunar power.
Yes, and it's a good position changer where you actually know exactly where you're going. So
Fire.
It can get you out of fire. It can
exactly.
put you into an exact position you want. You just have to be creative with it.
So,
because this one's not target based, so
yes,
it's just
which is
do
good.
Whatever you want with it. And I've been jealous of hunters for a while, so I'm excited for that. Okay. Ooh, they're doing all forms. Okay. Travel form. Leap forward 20 yards and take 20% reduced damage for 10 seconds. So it's a reverse disengage, and it just helps you get away from things faster. And
right.
When you're running from people, it's just gonna let you take less damage while you're building that distance.
So very good for resto.
It could like help you get out. Like, say you're using it to run from a caster. It could help you A, not take as much damage while you're running from the caster, and B, get out of their casting range faster.
Getting out of the LOS and stuff. Yeah. Range.
Oh yeah, LOS is too. Okay. Playform increases flight speed by an additional 20% for 30 seconds. Okay.
So pretty much
I'll take it.
Flight sprint?
Sure. It's a little bit of like burst speed when you're having that race with your guildies. I don't know.
I don't. Okay.
Just take it.
Next, aquatic form. Oh god.
Yeah, aquatic form. Increase swim speed by an additional 200% and take 20% reduced damage.
Yes.
For that rare occasion where you're trying to outrun somebody in the water.
Yes.
I hope they make a Vashir battleground.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Okay, well, let's see. Balance.
I really like this talent a lot.
I like it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And like, yeah, you can have all of these forms all the time. Well, I guess only if you spec balance. There was no tree form. But then again, tree form's a temporary thing, so you'd have to like activate tree form and then activate this. But
okay, now what I want to throw out there is, say you're a feral cat. You have a warlock or a mage or some kind of caster, kind of nuking on you.
Yes.
Instead of staying in cat form and charging behind them, like that's pretty much our only form of leap, we can now go into travel form, leap 20 yards in like the opposite direction or behind a pillar of some sort.
Yes.
And take 20% reduced damage from like if the dots are still on. Now, this is my question. If we use travel form, we use that leap, and then we switch out of the form before the 10 seconds is over, do we still get that 20% reduced damage for 10 seconds for the rest of the duration? Or is it only in travel form?
I don't know. Wait, something here that I'm not seeing. I don't see a cooldown on this spell. What's the deal with that? I mean, did they already figure there's too much text in that, so they're not going to give us all the details about it? Like, I want to know how often I can use this.
Right, I understand what you mean. Well, I'm guessing more than 30 seconds. I'm guessing like a minute or so.
Maybe, yeah. But this, to me, is just it's going to benefit the really, really skilled players, or like really, really skilled PvPers.
Yeah,
Because-
people who use all of their skills to their
Yeah.
benefits and to their allies' benefits.